Did you know only about 5% of income earners do really save? Are you in the 5%? Hello, good people. In today's video, I'm going to answer your questions that you have sent to my inbox, SMS, TikTok, Instagram. I'll just consolidate them. The reason I'm doing this video is to answer everybody who could be having the same questions. And today's episode will be about saving. So let's go to the questions that I have received. I have written them down because I'm using my phone to shoot. Number one, I want to start a saving challenge. So to start a saving challenge, you don't need to look for things or to start a challenge to start saving. To start saving, you just need to call yourself for a meeting and commit to start saving, and then you automate your saving. Automating your saving is placing a standing order from your bank account to your saving account to ensure that every month you commit to a specific amount. That is number one. Number two, if you're not disciplined enough, you can try any of the challenges that are available. We have several. We have 365 days, that is, you save every day. This is very ideal for the people who earn a daily income. You can have 12 months. This is also good for people who are getting a paycheck once a month. You can have weekly for the people who are paid weekly. You can have twice a month for the people who are paid twice a month. And if you're paid any other way other than the above, you can commit to save every time you receive your income. The next question I got is, which are the saving platform options? Okay, number one, you can start with your piggy bank. Piggy bank is mostly ideal if you have small monies that you want to be saving, either once or on a regular basis. Like, say you want to save less than 500, you can have a piggy bank. The only important thing about piggy banks is being disciplined so that you don't steal from yourself. And number two, ensuring that it is locked, or it's the one that you have to break through, so that you don't save this week and remove this next week. That is the most basic, if you ask me. Then you can go a notch higher to your convenience. You go to your mobile money. If you're in Kenya, you can use M-Shwari, KCB, M-Pesa, and all the digital platforms. Then you can do a savings account in a bank. And the last option would be money market fund. Yeah, so either of the options can work for you, if depending on how much money you have. If you have a lump sum and you would like to save, then you can consider high interest savings account, fixed deposit account, T-bills, and all those other options that you can consider when it comes to saving. Okay. The next question I got is, I am able to save 21,000 per month. So where do I save? I have highlighted the different saving options that you can consider. You can pick one from that. But if you have 21,000, I would recommend money market fund. It has better interest as compared to the other options. The next question I got is, I don't have an emergency fund. Not having an emergency fund is risking yourself from distress, because your income can be cut short at any time and you need to protect your family and your expenses as you figure out how to get another job or another source of income. So it is a must to have at least 3 months to 12 months worth of living as your emergency fund, even as you focus on anything and everything else. For this person, it's kudos, because that means he has a surplus budget which allows you to save. So you may need to reassess your budget to be able to start saving if you're not saving at all. The next question I got is, I save on M-Pesa. Can I save daily on the lock account? Yes, you can save every day, and you can actually withdraw at any time. I think they just give you 48 hours before they can release if you unlock before the target period. Okay. The next question I got is, how do I save 300,000 in 1 year with a salary of 39,000? Okay, if you want to save 300,000 in 1 year, you need to save 25,000 per month. If you want to split to per week, all that, I'm going to insert a clip here breaking down how much you may need to save per month if you want to have saved 300,000 by the end of the year. So my answer is, you need to have enough money to be able to save that amount. So 39,000. If you save 25,000 from 39,000, how much will you be left with? 14,000. So my answer is, yes, you can be able to save 300,000 in 1 year if you have a salary of 39,000. How? Number one, you can save if you don't have any other expenses. You can maybe be a wife who has a spouse who is taking care of all the bills, so you can be able to save and be left with 14,000. Alternatively, you can create another source of income which will enable you to save 25,000 per month. The other option would be, you can start investing small and be able to have at least 25,000 per month to be able to save where you want to put your savings and to be able to achieve your target for 300,000. The next question was, I want you to teach me how to save. You cannot teach someone how to save, not because it's not teachable, but saving starts with a discipline and a target. So my answer would be, yes, I can tell you what to do. You need to do a few things. Number one, you need to have a budget. A budget will show you whether you're able to save or not. And if you're not able to save, it will help you to make all the necessary adjustments to be able to accommodate saving. Once you have identified how much you're able to save after you have completely squeezed your expenses, then number one, you save for your emergency fund if you don't already have it. And number two, you now start saving for your big budget items. Okay? And your other maybe significant expenses that may come along the year. Maybe you have insurance which asks for an amount you cannot raise in a month. You need to include it in your saving. So you just need to come up with a saving plan. Then you actualize it. So if by a certain period you need this much money, like if in the next 3 months you need 50,000, you split it and you start working towards the 50,000. If it is not achievable, then you can start saving early to be able to save by the time you need that money. Most of these big budget expenses are not surprises. For instance, I have insurance renewal in April, so I need to be knowing by now that I should have saved for the insurance, or I'm starting to save for the insurance. If you want to buy, maybe upgrade your TV, you know it's not an emergency, so you can start planning gradually. If maybe you want to buy a car, it's also not an emergency, so you can start working on it gradually. The next question is, I have been saving on M-Shwari account. I don't think I have an answer to this, but I'll say it. If you have an answer, you can leave a comment down below. I have been saving on M-Shwari account, but I don't get a loan. To be honest, I don't know the parameters that Safaricom used to give you a loan, so I can't be able to answer your question. The next question is how to open an M-Shwari target account. I will share how to do it on the side of the screen so that you can do it, because I can't explain it, but it's a very easy process, so you'll be able to follow the process. The next question was, when you save money, how will you withdraw? On the uh, on the mobile money app, you'll see an option of withdraw. So you'll just say withdraw, say to M-Pesa or something like that, and then the money goes to your M-Pesa and you're able to use the money. The next question was, what do I look for when I'm considering saving platforms? I have a few suggestions. Number one, you need to check the interest rates. I mean, if you're saving, you also need to get some returns. You need to find out whether the app or the bank or whatever institution charges a fee, so that you don't save and the interest you get goes to the fees. You need to be sure your money is safe and you don't wake up one day to open the app and you don't have money. You need to have the money accessible. For instance, if you're saving for your emergency, that money should be accessible just like this at the click of a button, so that you don't get stuck when you need the money. And of course, you need to experience good customer service as you enjoy your savings. Remember, we have given the different options. So one of the options you can find, you might need a customer service representative, and the service you get determines your satisfaction with the organization. I will be answering more questions in subsequent videos, so you can drop your questions either in this video or in our email. The email is on the description box, or you can send a DM on Instagram or TikTok and we will be able to respond to more questions. For today, we were focusing on your questions relating to savings. The next episode, we are going to look at the questions relating to investing. If you're interested in budgeting and more personal finance content, I'm going to leave the videos here and a playlist. And of course, you can consider subscribing and join the Jacie family.